Right then, what wonderful visuals we have, courtesy of Pro Link Sports. A heave across the line. And it's a maximum. This is going to be really interesting. Two sides, really competitive. It is Ashish, the number 22. Once again, a heave across the line, deep square leg, and it's a wicket. It's a big wicket. Wonderful wicket. The previous delivery was a maximum, and what a comeback from the bowling side. Just in time, dancing down the track, Ashish, charging towards the bowler. This is extraordinary. Pro Link Sports, wonderful visuals. Right in the block hole. I think the timber has been dispersed. They're pointing at the stumps. The bail has been moved. Haja Ijaz is one of those premium players of tennis ball cricket. Features in the top divisions of the hardball as well. What a moment it is. Haja number 63. Flicking that leg stump. And straight to the wicket keeper. What a moment this is. Look at those expressions, look at those emotions. He's giving in everything. He's quick. Two wickets down all of a sudden. And it's time for him to celebrate. This time it's a full toss. And it's only going to be driven to the covers for a single. Wonderful strike. Wide of long on. Bisecting the gap almost towards the cow corner. And it's an important boundary in the context of this game because Haja was looking to dominate the affairs. And what a timely boundary. This is extraordinary. Muscat Unicorn versus GEI Super Kings. We'll get the graphics right in a moment of time, but what has happened is that Haja has picked up 2 wickets in the first over. This is absolutely incredible. Unbelievably good. Muscat Unicorn versus GEI Super Kings. Fahim behind the stumps. Indicating to the bowler that he needs to keep out of the arc of the right-handed batter who's going to be heaving it across. Shoaib, the batter at the non-striker's end. Hariharan. Back of lane, and this is a very good ball by Hariharan. Shoaib will be quick to have a word with Ravindu. Ravindu, a man from Sri Lanka. One of the premium players in the tennis ball cricket tournament as well. Still remember that last ball maximum that came from the bat of Ravindu. A heave on the leg side, just a single. It was the Ramadan tournament a few years ago, and he hit Mohammad Nadeem for a maximum over deep mid wicket. I believe it was 4 or 5 runs required of the final delivery. On a ground where the wicket wasn't great, it wasn't in favor of the batting side. Big in swinger in the gap and 4 runs.
Thank you, Pranav. Now we have the post-match presentation ceremony. We would like to request the committee members to come over on to the com box, along with the Player of the Match award winner from the last match. It's none other than Ashraf Korut of Halafon Cosmos, taking 33 runs and 2 wickets. Let's invite Ashraf. And now we have Mohsin, all the way from Kerala, joins the party to hand over the Player of the Match award to Ashraf, the star player of Halafon Cosmos. Let's give a wrap of applause to the champion player, 33 runs, taken 2 wickets. Yes, now let's put our hands together. 3 runs and 2 wickets in such a great match. Ashraf Korut is receiving the Player of the Match award. From Mohsin, the commentator from Aluva, joins the party with us. Thank you, Pranav. That's up to you now.
Thank you very much. What a moment of brilliance here. Muscat Unicorn 17 for the loss of 3. All of a sudden, the runs have tied down in this tournament. Wonder what is the reason. They need to get going. Oh, they're celebrating this game of cricket. It's a festive season here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Cricket is a religion. And that's where Mtcl is celebrating the festival. The festival is certainly called Mtcl Premier League Season 1. Ravindra, 6 runs, 5 balls. Certainly not doing justice to his talent. He's one of those premium players. Does strike and does strike really clean. Gaurav with the ball in hand for GEI Super Kings. The left armer. Slower delivery. And it's only going to be a dot ball. Certainly feeling the heat here. Muscat Unicorn. Not a lot of runs on the board. Into the 3rd over. They need a maximum. Shot pulled in the gap. It's a maximum. Gaurav Bokra erring in length. And he's been punished and punished really well. You cannot be bowling short to Ravindra. Did describe that how he dispatched Mohammad Nadeem on a wicket which favored the bowlers a few years ago in the finale. At the moment, Muscat Unicorn would be breathing a little better. Shot and pulled once again. He started. It's a diesel engine. He's aging. And with that age, he's taking a little bit of time to start. But now that he started, he's making it count. Ravindra, back-to-back 6s for him. What a strike. Gaurav Bokra not learning a lesson and once again bowling short. Really feel that Gaurav Bokra is losing on to that wonderful start that GEI Super Kings have received. 12 runs of 2 deliveries. Slower delivery. So dot ball, 2 sixes, dot ball. 4 ball, 12 runs, Gaurav Pokra. This time it was much fuller. It was the leg cutter to Ravindu. What does Ravindu have to offer here? Another leg cutter. This is much better from Gaurav Pokra. So finally he's got his line and length and now he's making it count. 2 diesel engines. Both have been heated. Erring in line on this occasion will be required to reload. Almost bowling like a left arm spinner is Gaurav Pokra. Left arm orthodox. Looks like a great student, dispatched like one. Ravindu just loves to get the length balls. Gaurav Pokra replicating what he did on the previous occasions. Short of length, on the pads. Yes, it was the leg cutter, but not good enough. So 3 sixes in that over of Gaurav Pokra and add a wide to it. 36 for the loss of 3 at the end of 3 overs, and Muscat Unicorn have got started here with that big over of Gaurav Pokra. No problem. I'll finish this innings. Long day. Is there any match after this? No. Last match. It's the last match of the evening. Ravindu 24 of 11. He's got started 3 sixes in the previous over. Akshay would want to contribute to the action as well. Sachin has the ball in hand. Looks like another left-hand bowler. Oh yes. River sweep in the gap. Boundary. Akshay gets off the mark in style with the boundary. What a wonderful strike. Akshay. Sachin, also known as Sachu. Slow delivery, bounces just short of the wicketkeeper. GEI Super Kings. On most occasions, they've got their act right. These are wonderful facilities of the Oman Cricket Academy. On request from the ground staff, please use the dustbins. This is an international facility and that's where we would request you to respect the facilities. Heave across the line from Ravindu. This is a very good length from Sachin. Just outside the off stump and it's cutting away towards the offside. Once again, Sachin bowling a really good line. They're celebrating, they're appreciating every delivery. That's what cricket is all about. Neil Appanapalli amongst the mix of things. In the air. What a wonderful strike from the bat of Ravindu. Each catching Ravindu, and what has happened with time is that it's a game of dot balls and maximums for Ravindu at the moment. He's a brilliant player across the line. He's a brilliant player when he plays through the line as well. 4 overs done, 47 for the loss of 3. Ravindu, 30 of 14. He's just got started in my opinion. Akshay, 5 of 4 deliveries. Prasanna. Prasanna will be coming into the attack for GEI Super Kings. A lot of expectations. Number 44, Prasanna. Heave across the line. Fielder not able to make an impact. So 6 valuable runs. What a wonderful strike. Almost felt like a helicopter. Moves the right leg out of the equation. Heave across. Almost throws the kitchen sink at it. Love these expressions. Love these wonderful camera work by Pro League Sports here. Absolutely exquisite. Look at the clarity of emotions that are flowing in. Off cutter. They're appealing. And the umpire is not really interested. Look at that. Look at that. Where have you seen it last? They're not just 11. There are another 11 outside the ground as well. And they're all cheering for GEI Super Kings. They're celebrating this festival. Love it. The families, the friends, they've all united here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Look at the big screen. They finally see themselves on the big screen. They're waving the hand. Why not? Celebrate it. Prasanna. Pulled. Wonderful strike from Akshay. Across the line. And look at that follow from the cameraman. This is wonderful. Akshay is looking devastatingly dangerous here. He's partnering Ravindu. Oh yes, they've seen it. They've finally seen it on the camera. Very shy on the camera is the gentleman in the middle. Doesn't want to smile. They've all gathered in large numbers here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Lovely visuals. Look at those people celebrating. Look at the number of people that have come in. They poured in large numbers. Akshay, 17 of 7. Prasanna around the wicket and way too wide in my opinion. And Sadiq certainly agrees with me. Will be required to reload. 12 runs of 3 deliveries. And then a wide. So make it 13. Muscat Unicorn, 60 for the loss of 3. How much more can they get in the remaining 9 deliveries? Shot pulled. He's got a good part of his bat. Right on the scoreboard. He's dealing in 6s at the moment. It was back of length from Prasanna. Giving it good bit of height. And using the pace to his advantage. What a wonderful strike was that. Love these slow-mo, zoomed in cameras. What a strike from Akshay. I assure you that later in the night you'll be seeing it on the social media. River sweep. Keeper not putting in the dive. And as a result, they'll be able to get a single. 20 runs from this over of Prasanna. It's been a very expensive affair. Look at those lovely kids. The future Ronaldo, the future Messi. I'm not really sure which one should I go. Could be the future Neymar as well. What an incredible strike from the bat of Ravindo! Certainly one of the biggest of the evening. Right from the meat of the bat. Never looked to keep it down. Through the kitchens and get it. He did admire it for a long time. Look at that camera follow. This is wonderful camera work here. Absolutely enjoying these services. And finally they've recognized. They're on TV. They're on the big screen. Look at that. Another team that is enjoying. Ubaidullah in the middle. Akshay 24 of 9. Ravindu 36 of 15. Don't need to be doing that when you can hit it straight through the line. Sachin has come into the attack to bowl the final over. Certainly feel he's missed the trick. Probably should have come in a little earlier. You want your best bowlers to be bowling in early, not the final over. Wonderful Yorker. Oh my God. Sachin, who's not played some 7 stones in his childhood, misses the target. What were you doing in your younger days, Sachin? Lagodi, 7 stones, should have played more of it. Certainly hope that you're not from the millennial edition. Playing just the PlayStation and the Xbox in your younger days. Sachin, number 16. Round arm action, and he's a brilliant bowler. What that delivery. Chasing the batsman in his arc. No room whatsoever for Ravindu. The man from Sri Lanka, what does he have to offer? 36 of 16. Can he get to a 50 here? Full toss, outside edge. Short third will only allow them to get a single. 75 for the loss of 3. Muscat Unicorn. Ravindu, 37 of 17 on the non-striker. Akshay, 25 of 11, will get a single and get Ravindu back on strike for the final delivery. But what an over. A huge round of applause for Sachin. Just 3 runs of this over. Can he finish off in style? Sachin. Full toss at a maximum. 9 runs of that over of Sachin. It was a standout one. Hands on the head. Cannot believe it. What an incredible finish. Ravindu. You can't be bowling a full toss to a man who's been there for 6 overs. He's hit it through the line, over long on. A big shout out to all our sponsors that have been so incredible and so generous to make sure that this tournament stands out. It's been one of the standout tournaments. And that's where we have been able to enjoy on these wonderful facilities because our sponsors have been very kind to us. Certainly one of the standout events that you are going to be remembering for the months to come, because in a year's time, what you're going to be witnessing is season 2 of Mtcl Premier League. Wonder what is going to be happening in the auctions at that point of time. Global Money Exchange, Mine, a water partner, Alameen Computers, Cumin Catering, Mazoon, Unitaste, Al Rafa Hospital, Astor Royal, Spinneys, Zay Sports, DS Sports, Jazz Media Tech, Wakan Tours and Travels, and Cricket Team, Events UAE, Hala Phone, Cool Car, Peacock Rent-A-Car, MJ Creations, Arab Star Investment, Global Money Exchange. A big shout out and a big thank you to each one of you all. Rana Naeem is going to be opening the batter. He's going to be on the non-striker's end. And Gaurav Pokra is going to be taking strike. Lack of pace from Ashish. "82 for the loss of 3 in 6 overs. Can they get there? The required run rate just shade below 15. Need a maximum and it's a cutout. Gaurav Pokra didn't really have a great day with the ball in hand. They're absolutely enjoying the facilities here. They do notice that they're on the big screen. Another off cutter and it's an inside edge. It's going to be a single. Things certainly working in favor of GSP at the moment. Rana. He's a star in his own rights. Big player. Looking for a big heave. Won't be able to connect on that one. Does feature for the Muscat Thunderers in the domestic circuit. He's a brilliant all-rounder. Works very hard on his fitness. He can make this target look very ordinary with hitting like that. He's a big match player. Rana. This one just around the good length area. It was once again the off cutter. And it's been dispatched by a good margin. What wonderful striking do we have here. Rana Naeem misses this one. So just 7 runs of that over of Ashish. Certainly enjoying the grasses. That's exactly what happens when you get these wonderful facilities of the Oman cricket. Gaurav Pokra. Aster, a mobile clinic, just to make sure that everything is spot on. Gaurav Pokra has to get into the act. In the block hole and a big heave from Gaurav Pokra. Just resulting in producing some wind energy. Shoaib. Big heave, not going anywhere whatsoever. It's only going to be a single. At the moment, it feels almost as if Rana has to do majority of the damage. Because Gaurav is completely out of shots and he's out the non-striker's end. Full toss, Rana doing what he does best. It's a maximum brilliant effort. It's only going to be in vain. Really feel it was Afzal who was the fielder there at deep mid wicket. Look at the kind of striking that Rana produces. Big back lift. Really should have pushed the ball into the field of play, and that would have been an exceptional effort. Shot outside the off stump, and it's only going to be a single. Right then, 8 runs of the over, 2 balls to spare. What can Gaurav Pokra do? They need a couple of maximums in this over of Shoaib. They can't be leaving a lot for the later part. Oh my goodness me, it was short. It deserved to be put away. This ball is almost a free hit for Gaurav Pokra. You can't be missing out on a half tracker. He'll be feeling really guilty, Gaurav Pokra. There was 6 written all over the delivery of Shoaib. Short and in the air, just behind the wicketkeeper. At the moment, Gaurav Pokra, who's taken a single, is not the right person to be on strike because he's out of sorts and out of minds at the moment. 9 runs from the over of Shoaib, despite that maximum from the bat of Rana. And believe you me, GSP are lagging way behind the required run rate at the moment because the required run rate has gone just past 6.5 and the run rate is just around 8. Gaurav Pokra on strike. It's going to be Ashish who is going to be bowling his second over, and that's the third over of the game. They're running for everything. And it is Rana who's been run out. Gaurav Pokra going for the desperate single because he is not able to connect. And as a result, he's got rid of the batter who was doing really well. What a moment for GSP here. If you have a look at the replay, it was pitched on the leg stump. This should have been dispatched for a maximum. As soon as Gaurav Pokra missed the ball, you would see him calling for that run. Just wanted to get off strike. They're absolutely, yes, third umpire is required, and the third umpire declares the batter out. The commentators and the organizers enjoying a moment. Silly point in action. Wonder where are your glasses, my partner? They're absolutely relishing these surfaces. A heave across the line, and it's only going to be a single to bring Gaurav Pokra on strike. 3 runs of 8 deliveries, Gaurav Pokra. Can he get into the act? Can he make it count? He needs to get 3 or 4 maximums back to back. We've seen Ravindu take some time and then making it count. Just 8 runs from 8 deliveries of Ashish. Oh my goodness me. The number 27 Pokhara. 3 of 9 deliveries. It's been a misery. Shahbaz Nazir. Look at that pose. Ever so Shah Rukh Khan. He's going to be smiling. Back in the day as a national cricketer. In the air. High up. Crosses the boundary. Not really. Shoaib takes it at the boundary rope. So misery comes to an end for Gaurav Pokhara. Didn't get the good part of his bat. Probably would have been the leading edge. Closing the face of the bat. And that's exactly what happens when you're out of form. You don't hold on to your shape. And a fielder of the class of Shoaib is never going to be missing out on that one. It was the off cutter from Ashish. It did grip and it didn't turn. Although what a situation Gaurav Pokhara has put his team into. 66 required of 3.2 overs. The required run rate just inching close to 20. And look at those lovely kids. They're enjoying themselves. They're building a castle of their own. Moving close to the stumps, the wicketkeeper. And that's gone through. In the process, they will collect a few runs. Wonder if it's a bye or a wide. It's a bye, indicated by umpire Sadiq. So 2 runs, in my opinion, from the bowling of Ashish, which will not be accounted in the bowling of Ashish. What a performance by Ashish. Certainly a match-winning one. 8 for 1 and is 1.5. Can he finish off well? Sachin. It's going to be a dot ball to finish up. Certainly a man of the match contender, Ashish, with that wonderful spell. 8 runs and a wicket. But most importantly, the number of dot balls. On a ground where pacers have been dispatched for maximums. Ashish, one of the slower bowlers in the ranks of competition, and what a wonderful performance it has been for Ashish. Just 8 runs in his 2 overs. Ravindu will come into the attack. He's a handy bowler as well, but can Prasanna and Sachin come to the party, because it's still very much doable. 64 runs required of 3 overs. 18 deliveries to do so. Every over needs to go for 4 maximums. Very simple equations. 12 maximums in 18 deliveries. As simple as it can get. Inside out. Over covers and it's a boundary. Prasanna is a tall and strong lad. It's still not done. He does realize the game is still pending. .60 required in 2.5 overs. Ravindu will have to reload onto that one. 4 sixes in an over is what is required 12 sixes will do it. Rather, 10 will do it as well. Can this be the first one? High up in the air, mid-wicket, long on. Holds on to that one. The fielder did run in, probably 10 yards or 20 yards. Shoaib, who took a catch in the previous over to get rid of Gaurav Pokhara, on this occasion gets the back of Prasanna. That ball was mightily hit, a lot of height, but the big hands of Shoaib making sure that he holds on to that one. Never in the mix of things here, GSP. Chasing 83 to win. Just not in the equation. Wonder if it's going to be Shehbaz Nasser who's going to be winning that prize for inside out. Once again, fielder coming underneath it. Ashish, they're making a mockery of GSP at the moment. What a wonderful catch by Ashish. They've got everything right here. Wonder if Shehbaz is going to be getting that special prize for that wonderful action of his previously. Could be related to Shah Rukh Khan. Surely enjoying himself. We are still to receive those cakes from Shehbaz. Shot and will be required to reload from Ravindu. 2 wickets in this over of Ravindu. What wonderful visuals do we have courtesy of Prolink Sports here. Mtcl Premier League Season 2. It's a maximum on the offside. One of the better shots. Oh, you've dropped it. You've missed a prize here, my friend in orange t-shirt. You should have taken it. If you're a spectator and you take a beautiful catch, make sure that you catch hold of Shahir for a special, very, very special prize. Mtcl Premier League Season 1. Samir Parker goes through the hands of my fellow commentator. He's missed on to that one. It's going to be on the TV. And they're going to be seeing it for a while now because it's gone through the hands of the commentator. And now is when it is nothing to do with the eyes. Nothing to do with your eyes at all. I assure you. Oh, look where he's standing. Pulled once again. Another opportunity. This time wide of the commentator. It's gone on to ground number 1. It's a massive one from the bat of Arvind. 3 sixes and 3 deliveries from the bat of Arvind. Wonder if he should have opened. That idea of sending Gaurav Pokhara has been a costly one. Because the required run rate still very much achievable in my opinion. Just 3 sixes in an over. And that will do. Can they make a match out of this one? Arvind is the key. The number 31. And he is partnered by Sachin. If I was the captain of GSP, my instructions would have been get Arvind on the strike and let him try his level best. You certainly don't have anything to lose. But then MUN certainly means business, and that's where They've got Shafi into the bowling attack. The lights are on. The wonderful lights. Shafi. Short ball pulled. This is going to be travelling all the way as well. Not a great idea to bring in a new bowler when Sachin and Arvind are meaning business here. Should have brought in a senior bowler. Tried to get the back of Shafi. Rather, Arvind. And you never know the match is in your pocket. You're never out of contention. Never ever. Oh, they're enjoying themselves, aren't they? They know they're on the camera. Shafi. Slower delivery, and this is going to be required to reload as well. Really lucky there, Shafi. Probably a few inches to keep inside the pitch. If that bounced outside the pitch, it would have been a no ball. Shafi. Feeling the heat, feeling the pressure. And it's only going to be a single. But most importantly, what Sachin has done, he's got Arvind back on strike. Can Arvind produce that kind of a knock, that kind of an innings? It's all about the dew factor. Both the sides would love it, wouldn't they? A drier delivery makes strike making a little easier. Oh, wonderful visuals. Look at those wonderful visuals indicating and showcasing. Love the work of Pro Link Sports here. Indicating and showcasing. A big shout out to the wonderful cameramen that we have this evening. They're certainly at their best at the moment. And what a game do we have up our sleeves. MUN versus GSP, 51 for 4, but most importantly, 5 sixes required, make it 4. What a moment this is. Look at those figures of Arvind, 24 and 4 deliveries. He's dealing in sixes and only sixes. The umpire indicated stay out of the arc of Arvind, doesn't matter. He's a tall lad. He has a lot of reach. From wide outside the off stump towards the cow corner. Samir Parker is a busy man here. The scoreboard, 26 required from 9 deliveries. What they need is 4 maximums only. All of a sudden with those 4 maximums from the bat of Arvind and that 1 maximum from the bat of Sachin, indicating that it could be a slow delivery. Quick single. Oh, it's a no ball. Oh, goodness gracious me. Samir Parker indicating the ball has pitched outside the wicket. We had missed the visuals for a second. Wonder if we can get the replay on this one. It's a free hit for Sachin. He was stand out with the ball in hand. Can he replicate it? Full toss. This is another no ball. What is happening here? MUN, which has controlled the game for majority part of the first innings, are losing the track. It almost feels as if it is mere formalities for GSP because they just need 19 runs of 9 deliveries. Requesting for Muscat Raptors to please report to the commentators box, please. Full toss. Heaved across the line. It's a maximum. The ladies are in danger. Samir Parker suggesting that he has to bowl 2 more deliveries. Wonder if they missed the trick by bowling Shafi here. 26 runs of this over. And he still has a couple of deliveries to bowl. Could this be one of those overs which concedes more than 36 runs? Because if 2 sixes are hit, this would very well be 38 runs of that over. Requesting all the teammates of Muscat Raptors to please report to the commentators box. सारे मेंबर जो मस्कत रैप्टर्स के हैं प्लीज कृपया कमेंटेटर्स बॉक्स में रिपोर्ट कीजिए. Muscat Raptors outside the off stump, heave through the hands of the fielder. When things are not working for you, they're certainly not working for you. Samir Parker, one of the senior umpires in Oman, indicating, like Billy Bowden, that this is a maximum. This could very well be a record. What a moment, what a moment. 32 runs of this over. Can this be a maximum from the bat of Sachin? Could this be a record? Shafi feeling the heat. Final one. It's a dot ball in my opinion. Or is it? Yes, it is a dot ball. So a sigh of relief for Shafi. The final over will require just 7 runs. It has all happened courtesy of Arvind Ramesh and Sachin. Arvind, who does play some good quality cricket in the higher divisions. I believe he's a part of one of the intermediate teams. That is one division higher than A. And then we have the services of Sachin here. 23 of 8 and 24 of 5. But what is required at the moment is just a maximum. Anil Babu. That's well bowled. They will go for the single. Rather, they'll get a couple in terms of buys. Samir Parker, one of the senior umpires in Oman, one of the most reputed. He's highly regarded for his hard work, his quality. Arvind, 24 of 6 deliveries. It's a game of seesaw here. Big heave, and it's only going to be a single. What is happening here? At the moment, the game is going towards a super over. 4 required of 4 deliveries. If there's a wicket here, the seesaw will tilt in favor of MUN once again. 1 hit away, GSP. Sliding down the leg, and this one will be required to reload. But most importantly, a free run for MUN, rather GSP. Dew playing a huge role in this game. Arvind Ramesh. What a performance it has been by Arvind Ramesh. 24 and 7 deliveries. And Sachin has been no less. 23 and 8. Wonder if Anil Babu should have bowled that previous over. Because 32 runs of that penultimate over has certainly tilted the game in favor of GSP at the moment. 3 of 3. Slow delivery indicated as a wide. Erring in line is Anil Babu and he'll require to reload. If the game goes to the final delivery, wonder if he will be really upset about those two wides that he has bowled. But most importantly, can he keep this to a dot ball? Anil. He is castled. He's got the better of Sachin. It's a brain fade movement for Sachin, who's striking really, really well and really, really clean. And all of a sudden, he's looked to rotate the strike. And in the process, he's lost his leg stump. The question is always going to be whether he should have been bowling the penultimate over. Anil Babu. Two required of two deliveries. What a moment. A complete braid fade moment for Sachin. Imran Elias. They're on the big screen and they are just noticing it now. Do give us a wave if you see you're on the screen. Why not? It's a moment to smile. Be trendy for every mood. What kind of a mood are you in? What a game do we have up our sleeves? The final one of the day. 2 of 2. Oh my God. Oh my goodness God. It's going to be a run out. And believe it's a run out of Arvind. So Imran Elias is going to be at the non-striker's end. It's a complete braid fade movement. Complete braid fade. That's our caterers. Wonderful food. One of the best food that I've had. Absolutely relished it. What a game do we have up our sleeve here. 2 runs required of 1 delivery. Could we have a super over here? Not really sure if super over is a part of the code. But would love to have one. Nitin is out strike. What an over from Anil Babu. Did mention that if the game goes to the last ball, would he be regretting those 2 wides? Because if he hadn't, there would be 4 required of the final delivery. Anil. It's a game of tactics. It will be required to reload. If this one is a dot ball, Anil Babu is certainly going to be adjudged as the man of the match, in my opinion. I'm not one of the decision makers, but if you have defended less than 7 runs in the final over, you've done a job for your team. Full toss in the air, fielder drops it. He certainly dropped the match as well. And in the process, they take a couple. Anil will be looking down in disappointment. He's bowled one of those brilliant overs, and I feel that he's been cheated of a win here because GSP win this game by four wickets in a match which certainly belonged to MUN. There was a catching opportunity of the final delivery, and certainly it should have been held on. They're full of emotions at the moment. What a moment for GSP. They found a way to win this one by 4 wickets, and it's a mighty, mighty win. They're going to be talking and discussing about this through the evening, through the night. They'll sleep over it because they have won this game out of the jaws of defeat. GSP, what a team. They're going to be a side to watch out in the tournament ahead.
innings of 24 from just 7 deliveries. Great round of applause to the champion player. End of the first day. Can we give the wrap up for the end of?
ഒരു ഫോട്ടോ എടുത്തിട്ട് പറ്റില്ല ഒന്ന് സാർ
Yes, that's it from Braveheart presents Mtcl Premier League. Such a great day to start with. One of the best tournaments here in Muscat. We're looking for more thrilling encounters for tomorrow. We'll be having here in Muscat International Cricket Stadium. Along with the Pro Link Sports, this is Bazi and the co-commentators leaving out for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for Mtcl Premier League Season 1 by Braveheart.